professional, side with more, professional, side with more. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Okay. You can see some of the hair here. Professional, side with more. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Morphe. Been hearing a lot about this brand. I've never purchased anything from Morphe until now. This will be an honest review. I purchased this with my money. These are my views and opinions. I just wanted to see what all the hype is about, you know what I'm saying? I purchased this through Morphe.com. It was one of the palettes that really caught my eye, really caught my aesthetic. And this was unavailable at Morphe.com, so I purchased this on Overstock.com. And it came out to be like $3 or $4 cheaper than actually getting it from Morphe. So I'm gonna be swatching this palette with actual Morphe brushes. So I'm really into black and white, and it says here Morphe right there. But when I saw this online, it looked very bright and colorful. When I got it in the mail, it just looks like a piece of cardboard. You can almost see some of the cardboard like leaking through. And you got this, I guess, hair sticking out. It's supposed to simulate, I guess, real leather. But anyway, that's already something I noticed off the bat. So you go ahead and you plop these open. There you go, nothing underneath here. So I'm really excited. These are my first pair of Morphe brushes, and wow, it smells really bad right now. Let me see if I can describe the smell to you guys. Hold on. All right, nothing in there. This right here in the inside, let me see if this one does it too. You know what it smells like? It smells like straight up ink. It smells like, to be more specific, almost like a marker, like a Sharpie, like a black Sharpie. It has that inky type smell to it, if that's even the word. I think this is pretty cool to hold your brushes, and I'm pretty sure the smell will go away with time. But I think where the smell is coming from is actually from the brushes themselves. I think there's like a dye at the top of these. And look, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm a professional consumer. I spend a lot of money on makeup, and I can already tell you that I think that's what it is. It's like some type of dye to make it black, and it smells like a Sharpie. I'm pretty sure if I give them a good wash, it'll come off. But already that's something I don't like, because I've purchased some really high-end brushes before and they don't come with the smell like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and open some of these right here. So you can see here it says Morphe there. If I can get it to focus for you. There we are. All right, I'm just gonna go and do a quick little swipe and see if any hair falls out of these brushes. I don't think this is the exact one that's having issues, but you have an angled brush. This is a really nice one here. That's some makeup from earlier. That okay. All right, this seems to be like a foundation brush here. The brushes, they feel kind of, I'm not gonna lie, the brushes feel kind of cheap, to be honest with you. But I think what most matters about the brush is actually the hairs up here. I'm pretty sure this is synthetic hair. Although, you know, if it was real, whether it be like real animal hair or whatever, the real animal hair, I don't think makes the makeup go on smoother. I think it's just really good at soaking up the makeup. And it's actually the synthetic part of the brush that makes the makeup apply on smoother. That's just from my experience. Again, I'm not a professional makeup artist, just a professional consumer. I have so much makeup going on in my room right now. So this is pretty cute, really small. I like that it matches, you know, it's a very like matchy type set with the black and the white to go with the aesthetic that I like. Especially like most type of people who love makeup, they tend to go with like white counters, white mirrors, and that whole type of aesthetic. So I thought it would really match on the vanity. I don't know what that is. All right, so those were all the brushes here. Okay, I believe these are 12 brushes. I don't know why I was thinking 32, but yeah. So I got 12 brushes right there. I'm gonna put them into the little can here. So this is the palette that I purchased. I'm just gonna open it up. Nothing in there. That's where the palette would be at. All right. So it's a plastic 12P is what it says right there. Gonna open it up. All right, you can see there's no mirror. I believe that's how they keep the cost down, is just having no mirror. And this is the beautiful colors that I purchased. Like, if you know me, I am in love with colorful palettes. So comparing it to my other palettes that I have, this is the Makeup Forever Artistry 2 palette, I believe. Yeah. So open it up. This one does have a mirror, so you can see. Sorry about that. I'm on the brightness there. And then this is the Limelight palette. This is right here. I've actually used them, and you can see they're actually been used. Some beauty gurus be showing off their favorite palettes, and there's not even one swipe in it. All right, so that was pretty cool. Not sponsored. This one was sent to me as PR, not sponsored. This one I purchased my own money. I'll put the link if you want this one down below, and for this one. All right, so I really want to swatch these and get into it. And let me see, zoom in a little bit there for you. Push this up. Let me see. Just to be fair, we'll use just to be fair, we'll use Morphe brushes here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and swatch this yellow one here. So I'm just gonna get a couple passes there. I'm not gonna use any type of primer or any type of setting spray on here. That's my scar when I had jumped the fence. Don't worry about that. So you can see that one just kind of very lightly just picked up. Let me go ahead and zoom back out. You can see some of that there. It's not really transferring that well to the skin. To clean the brushes, I'm gonna be using this. I'm just gonna put it in a damp little pot and then just clean the brush that way. But yeah, this one I'm pretty sad about this one. It's not really popping up like I thought it would. It's very subtle if you're into that, but I like stuff that pops. You can see some of the hair here. Like almost wants to come off. All right, so moving on, we're gonna go ahead with this green here. I'm gonna pick some of that up there. And I'm going to swipe it right here. That one came out pretty nice compared to the other one. Think about that, guys. All right, we're going to go for this almost like a navy type blue. Not really that bright of a blue. We're going to put that right through here. Seems pretty nice. Now, I can already tell. I feel like they're brighter on here than they are on the actual skin. Again, this is not sponsored. I purchased this with my own money. Just want to give you an honest review. I'm going to try to keep most of my sarcastic comments to myself because I want you to form your own opinions. You see some of that kickback there, that fallout, but I think that's used to be pretty much everything does that. Okay. All right, going into the pink here, I'm really excited for this one. See, you can see how I want to say it's kind of chalky, but then let me try to blend it in. I mean, I just think like Morphe, if you're starting out makeup, you want to play with makeup, I think is a pretty good deal. But I can see where it's not like professional, if that makes sense. Maybe there's a professional side with more. Look at that. Okay. All right, moving on to the next color. We're gonna do this, looks like a burgundy red almost. Grab some of that. What do you think of that, guys? Moving on. All right, grab some of this wonderful purple. I'm gonna put this one right here. That one came out really nice, I think. Now I'm thinking the reason that hair fell out from the brush is because I'm cleaning it from every swatch. I'm cleaning the brush, so maybe that could be it. Just for those who are probably gonna say, oh, that's your skin hair or whatever. That's not, there's no hair follicle at the end of that. All right, so we're gonna go with this, I like to think it's like a hunter green. And we'll put that right through here. Okay, I'm switching between brushes just for you to know. Want to give them all a try. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start moving over to my next hand. I think I ran out of space here. All right, so we're gonna go with this darker purple right here. I already know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, excuse that right there. That was a makeup. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, you're pushing in the pan a little bit too hard. I see you digging in there. But it's not that I'm not trying to sell this to you. I could care less if you purchase a Morphe palette or not. This is just my review. All right, and then for this one, I'm gonna use I'm just gonna use this brush here, like a black one, Midnight. You can see the difference there. Wow, that's really dark. And then for the white, which has some fallout on there, we'll grab this one here, and we'll put that right there. Now, I'm disappointed with this one, honestly. I thought it would be more white, honestly. You know, it's a perfect color to pop, make your brow bone pop, inner corners of your eyes pop, bottom of your lash pop, but that's really sad. Overall, here are the total rainbow. Overall, I am kind of disappointed with this palette because the colors don't pop as much. That's pretty much my review of the Morphe palette there. There's so many Morphe palettes, I just had to choose this one because I actually thought I would use it. I could see myself using some of these colors, although it's not going to give me that type of effect that I wanted. I really want something with more of a pop. But at the end of the day, it is makeup, and that's what they're advertising on selling. So, as again, please do not send any hate towards the company. This was just my honest review, giving it some swatches. As for the hairs falling out, I think maybe because I was cleaning that brush for those first couple of swatches, that's why it kind of made the hairs loosen up. But again, if you have a good quality brush, it could take a good cleaning a couple times without some hair falling out. As always, let me know what you think about this brand review. Smash that like button, comment, rate, subscribe, and see you next video. Peace.